Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Eastern Elite Volleyball Championships in Halifax, Nova Scotia at the Canada Game Centre. Here we are, your final match of the day here. This is the gold medal matchup in the 15U girls category. Team Nova taking on Team New Brunswick Green. These teams have battled a long way this week to get to where they are today, and now they want to see if they're going to get that gold medal. We're going to get started off with the New Brunswick serve. That is Flower with the serve. Swing from the left, Flower with the dig. That ball is saved and put over. A nice save from New Brunswick. Free ball over from Johnson. Flower again. Free ball put over and deep and out of bounds by Casson-Gay, and that is going to be a point for Nova Scotia. Just taking a look at that first rally, we're in for a roller coaster ride here, folks, between these two teams. We are going to see some incredible defense on both sides. And we're going to see who's going to come out victorious. Noble with the serve. Chasson with the free ball over. Natalini. And a big swing cross court. A nice cut to 5 there by Team Nova's middle. And back to serve. Here is Noble. Flower with the pass. Set out to the left. A nice sharp shot there from number 3. That is Paquette with the big swing. And back to serve. Here's Chasson. Float serve, and it is going to drop right in front of hand, and that's going to be a service ace. Chasson back to serve. And that ball's going to land out of bounds. Point going to Team Nova. Back on the service line, here is Fader. Jump float, that ball is passed up. Set out to the left and a big tug on it from Tate. Johnson from the right with a big swing cross court. It is dug up and over. Hand there to receive it. A dump over from Noble picked up by the defense of Casson-Gay, and a huge swing from the left side with a massive downward trajectory on that one. Paquette with the kill. Paquette with the serve, and it's going to go between the two passers. Service ace. Serving the ball again is Paquette. And that one's going to land inside the court, and that is going to be another service ace. Paquette back to serve again. Natalini with the first contact. That ball set out to the left. Natalini with the swing high up the tape. And a good block there from Johnson. Tough one for Casson-Gay, trying to take a little bit off. But that blocker was there and read it. Back to serve here now, number 9, Astafin. That ball is passed up, set to the middle, and there is a big block and a tip. Free ball over to Team Scotia. Noble looking for hands. She's going to go off the hands of Benoit. Back row attack, and there is a huge swing from Paquette. She is mighty and fierce when she tugs at that ball. Team New Brunswick Green with the serve. Float serve, that ball is passed up. Noble not quite there to grab that. That is going to be a point for New Brunswick. And that ball is passed up, set out to the left. Natalini with the kill. But unfortunately, actually, that one does land out of bounds. Natalini with the swing almost kill. Johnson from the right, and she's going to hit that one into the tape. Point going to Team New Brunswick. New Brunswick up with the lead here, 9-4. Johnson with the first contact and the free ball over. That ball's passed up by Paquette. A tip from the middle. Natalini getting a hand on that. Hand with the big swing. That ball is up, set to the right. And a good tug on that one from Tate, but that one's going to hit the top. And that ball swung out down the line, and it is going to touch that red line and touch a blocker. That is going to be a point for New Brunswick. Back on the service line, here is Tate. That ball passed up by Johnson and over, picked up by the hands of Flower, set out to the left. And there's a big block there from Han and Noble. Team Nova with the big block. And that's going to send Natalini back to the line to serve. Float serve. And that one is going to flow right out of bounds. Point going to Team New Brunswick. Float serve. Natalini with the pass. That ball set out to the left. Fader taking a tug on it. It is blocked by Flower. Noble trying to get it off the net, but that pass a little too tight for her to get to. Team New Brunswick with the point. Back on the line, here's Kassonge. 12 serving 6. Johnson with the pass. Han in the middle with a big swing. And New Brunswick cannot stop the heat of that kill. Point going to Team Nova. Back on the line, here is Han. That one's going to hit the top of the tape. Point to New Brunswick. Serving the ball here now is Flower. Natalini with the first contact. Noble getting up there and throwing that ball down. A nice dump block. Noble back to serve. And that ball is passed up, chased down by Flower. Free ball put over from Benoit. Natalini's going to receive it. Set out to Johnson on the right. She's going to go cross court, dug up by Flower. That ball set a little bit too tight for Chasson to get to, and that is going to be a point for Team Nova. Back on the line here is Noble. That ball's passed up and over. Fader's there to put it down, and it is going to be another point for Team Nova. Noble back to serve. And there's a big swing in the middle. No blocker to be found, and Benoit is going to put that ball away. Team New Brunswick point. And that is going to send Chiasson back to serve here for Team New Brunswick. That ball is passed up, set to the right. Fader with the swing. Free ball put over to one. Natalini's there to receive it. Sent out to the left. Fader with a big tug. That ball is up, but a little bit too far away for a second contact to happen. Fader tugging on that ball. Back on the service line. Here is Fader. That ball is passed up, but it looks like we have a rotation error there on the New Brunswick side. So that is going to be a free point to Nova Scotia. Fader back to serve. Jump float, that ball is passed up, set to the left. And a big swing coming from tape, but it's going to hit the top of the tape, and that is going to be a Team Nova point. Fader still back at the line here, now 1 point away from New Brunswick. And that one's going to hit the top of the tape. New Brunswick's going to get that free point. And heading back to serve for them here is number 3, Paquette. And there is a huge serve floating away from the passer's arms. Not much you can do with that one. Service ace for New Brunswick. Paquette with the serve, hand with the pass. I'm trying to be aggressive on that party ball as Benoit, but she's going to hit that one just out the side of the court. As Stefan back to serve. And New Brunswick is going to save that pass, but not able to put that ball up and over the net. That is going to be a point for Team Scotia. Team Nova Scotia now once again with the serve of Stefan, as they have taken a lead here, 15-14. Flower with the pass. Set into the middle. A big dig. Natalini getting it off the net, and it is alive. Set out to the left, and a huge tug on the left there from Casson-Gay, but not quite hitting it where she wanted, as that one sails past the lines. Stefan back to serve. And that ball is passed up. Set to the back row, a big swing there from Paquette, handled by Nova Scotia's defense. Johnson with the roll shot. That one's going to go into the top of the tape. Trying to be a little too fine with that roll shot. Big serve being chased down by Noble. Hand with the tip. Casson-Gay taking a little bit off that shot. A nice spot there. Short in 6. Team NB with the point. And they are up 18-16 here, reclaiming their lead. As Benoit heads back to serve. Johnson getting a touch on it. Noble trying to save it, and she does, but she is going to get called by the referees for being over top of the net trying to save that ball. Back on the line, serving the ball here is Benoit. And it looks like that call was because Noble is a back row setter in that point that she jumped and dumped it over. But they have reclaimed that point. Han with the kill for Team Nova. 17-19 here. Heading back to serve here is Johnson. That ball passed up. Set to the left. Sneaking it through the blocker is Gasconguay. And a big swing in the middle. That is Flower with the kill. Cutting it away from Han's hands. And that is going to be a New Brunswick point that takes them to the 20 mark. And we are going to see a timeout called by head coach Derek Brooks. Both teams back on the court. This is your 15U girls gold medal match at the Eastern Elite Volleyball Championships in Halifax, Nova Scotia. Team New Brunswick with the serve and the party ball kill. That is Flower putting that ball away. Team New Brunswick 21-17. And we are going to get a substitution. Broom coming in for Fader here. And serving the ball for New Brunswick is Campbell. And that ball is going to fall short. Point going to Nova Scotia. Heading back to serve here now is Natalini. And we're going to see Fader coming back into the match. Jump float. That ball is going to land out of bounds. Point New Brunswick. That ball getting jousted at the net, and winning that joust is Flower from New Brunswick. And we're going to see a timeout called by Nova Scotia. Both teams coming back after that timeout. New Brunswick up 23-18 here in this first set of the gold medal match of the 15U girls category. Back on the service line here for Team New Brunswick is number 8, Casonguay. Fader taking a tug on that ball, but hitting it into the top of the tape, and that is going to be a point for New Brunswick. Casonguay looking to close out this set on this serve here. Johnson with the first contact, but it is a service ace. New Brunswick is going to take that first set. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back with the second. Both teams are back on the court. You are watching the gold medal match between the 15U girls Team Nova team and Team New Brunswick Green team. My name is Raisa Alani. I've got your call for this game. New Brunswick took the first set, and we are just about to start the second here. And starting us off on the service line for Nova is Noble. And she is going to start us off with a service ace for Team Nova. Noble back to serve again. Flower with the pass. That ball set to the right. A little bit too far there for Chesson to get to, and that's going to be another Nova point. Noble back to serve. And that ball is up. Set to the left. And a huge swing there from Paquette through the blockers. That's going to be a New Brunswick point. Flower with the serve for New Brunswick. It is up, set to the right, but a little bit too far for anyone to get to it to put it over. New Brunswick point. All tied up at 2s. Flower back to serve. And it is a service ace as it drops in front of the passer. Point Team NB. Float serve, saved by Johnson. Free ball pushed to 1. Set in the middle, and there is a double blocker up there to stop that tip from going over. Point going to Team New Brunswick. Flower back to serve. And that ball is saved into the center of the court. A free ball over from Natalini, picked up by Gasongue. Set to the right. A roll shot from Chasson. That is going to score in the pot for New Brunswick. Point Team NB, still having Flower on the back line to serve. Float serve, and it's dropping. Natalini getting first touch on that, but no one there to chase down the second. Service ace. Flower back to serve. That ball is passed up. Set to the middle. A double block from New Brunswick is going to stop Stefan from getting that ball over. Point NB. 7-2 here in this second set. Back to serve here is Flower. But before we can see her continue this streak, we are going to see a timeout called by head coach Derek Brooks for Team Nova. That ball set to the left. Johnson with the swing cross court, and that is going to score. Back on the service line, here is Fader. And that ball is going to go into the top of the tape. Serving the ball is Chasson. That's going to be a service ace. And there's a big block from the front row. Tate putting that ball down, not letting it cross the plane of the net. Team New Brunswick point. 10 serving 3. Free ball coming over from hand, but she's going to swing at that one out of bounds, and that is going to be a New Brunswick point. And it looks like we're going to get a substitution in on the Nova Scotia side. Coming into the match here, we've got McLellan. And that ball trickling over the table. Good job by Asmussen getting it. Tip from the right, and that is going to score for Tate. Back on the service line, here's Chasson. There's a big swing from the left. And a roll from the middle from Estefan. And a big swing to one from Benoit, putting that ball away with some authority. 13-3 here in this second set. Jump float from Chasson. Free ball coming over. Flower with the first contact. That ball set out to the left, and a huge swing down the line by Paquette. Every ball she touches turns into a kill. New Brunswick with that point. Chasson still back to serve. That ball is dug up by Flower, saved off of the net by Chasson. A little bit of a reach there. Once again, trying to swing at it. There's a blocker. New Brunswick keeping it alive. Now Nova Scotia setting up their middle. But that ball is still dug up. Paquette with the roll shot. Set to the right. Johnson with the big swing, and a good try there from Casson-Gay, but Nova Scotia finding a way to put that ball away. Serving the ball here is Bolden. That ball is passed up, but no one there to get it. That is going to be a service ace for Team Nova. Back on the line here is Estefan. Swing from the right, Paquette. Johnson from the right going sharp cross, and it is going to land out of bounds. New Brunswick getting that one. Back on the line here is Paquette. That ball set into the middle, and Hannah is going to get blocked by Benoit. Back on the line is Paquette. And that ball passed up by Johnson. A touch from hand, but no way to get that one. And it is 17-5 here in the second set. New Brunswick really running away with it. And we're going to see a timeout called by head coach Derek Brooks. Ready to go here, and we're going to start off with a service ace from Paquette. Team New Brunswick really showing the ropes of volleyball here in this tough battle for Nova Scotia and New Brunswick. 18-5, Paquette back to serve. Jump float, Johnson with the pass. It's up and over. Benoit tipping it over. Hand with the big swing, Benoit with the touch. Swing into the block, and that is going to score for Little. And it looks like we're going to get a couple of substitutions in here now for Team New Brunswick. Coming into the match here is Campbell, as well as Urquhart Molineo. Jump float by Paquette. Set into the middle, and there's a big swing from Han, and that is what Nova Scotia needs to start climbing back into this set. That serve is going to find the floor. A service ace now on the other side. Team Nova coming back into it with Johnson on the line. Johnson with another serve, passed up, set out to the left. And it looks like we are going to get a net violation. Serving the ball is Johnson. That ball set to the right side. A big swing by Urquhart, and that is going to score for Team New Brunswick. Back on the service line here is Bolden. That ball passed up. Set to the middle. A big dig there from Bolden. It looks like we're going to see another net violation here on Team New Brunswick. Serving the ball here is Natalini. And that ball is going to fly off the passer Bolden's arm, and that is going to be a service ace. And there's Natalini with another big serve. Team New Brunswick not able to pass a ball here. And there's a big serve, this time passed up by Paquette. Set to the middle. Swing from Flower to the deep corner. Free ball over from Team Nova. Passed up by Bolden, set out to the left. And a huge tug on that ball, but that one going into the top of the tape, and that is going to be a point for Team Nova. Natalini with the serve. And that one is going to land inside the court, and this is a big comeback here for Team Nova. 13 serving 20. Float serve. That one's going to go into the top of the tape, and it is going to be a point for Team New Brunswick. Back to serve here is Urquhart. And there's a big serve, passed up by Fader. Dumped over by Noble, and that is a clever dump by the setter front row. Team Nova with the kill. That ball is passed up. Set in the middle, a nice dig up there in one from Johnson. And a big swing through the seam. That is Little putting the ball away with some authority. 22-14 here in this second set. And we are going to see a service ace there from Team New Brunswick. Heading back to try to do it again is Little. And there's a big serve, so big that it is going to land out of bounds. Serving the ball here is Noble. That ball is passed up by Little. Set out to the left. And a big swing high off of hands. Paquette getting that kill. And that is going to take New Brunswick to an opportunity to win the gold medal here at 24-15. And that ball is up and put over by Team Scout Nova. Paquette with the big swing, dug up once again by Noble. Fader hitting that ball. Urquhart digging it up, set to the middle and hitting it high off of hands. There is Bolden. Team New Brunswick claiming the gold medal. A great effort there from Team New Brunswick. Very well deserved of that gold medal. A hard-fought battle from both sides. And folks, that's a wrap for your Eastern Elite Volleyball Championships here from Halifax, Nova Scotia at the Canada Game Centre. It's been a pleasure calling your games. Thanks so much for tuning in. Hope you have a great rest of your weekend.